Here's a 2020 Topps #1 prospect rookie card. Awesome feel to this card. It's attractive and has a bright, clean white border. Really frames this card nicely. This guy is a beast of a player. Attended high school at Concordia Lutheran High School in Tomball, Texas. And as a senior was batting .436 with 3 home runs. Maybe kind of surprised to see only the 3 home runs, but at that time he might have been a lot smaller and skinnier and just making a lot more contact than cranking him out of the ballpark. He finished with 27 RBIs and 12 stolen bases, so kind of a decent senior season of baseball, I would say. I don't know if it screams that he's going to be a crazy player, but he did pay his dues and made his way, put up some decent high school numbers, and actually hit a home run in his first at-bat of the season in 2021 too, but was placed on the IL with a left wrist injury. And April 4th, he was put on the 10-day disable list, which then became the 60-day after that. Was finally reactivated in June on the 3rd. And on the 11th, he became the quickest in Pirates history to record 20 career extra base hits, which was 1 game faster than Barry Bonds. So he was still producing numbers, is what I'm trying to say, when he was battling injury and not even playing a lot. Still setting records with the limited time he was seeing on the field. This guy's a stud. And this card's beautiful, in my opinion.
So yeah, in 2020, and actually throughout his career, he has battled some injuries. He actually only played at 24 games in 2020, but he did have a hot start, a lot of extra base hits. Even right now in 2022, he has 15 doubles. So he has some speed and some power, even if he's not hitting a lot of home runs. This season, he only has 3 home runs. He still has some power and some speed with 15 doubles. And, you know, going back to his high school career, when you were commenting on that, I guess I just want to say he must have had a very stellar high school season, because if you end up being a first-round pick and pick 32nd overall, I mean, that is very impressive. Obviously, there's only so many first-rounders, and to get that as a high schooler, that's impressive. And it didn't take him all that long. That was in 2015. I guess maybe, 5 years. I don't think that's crazy long time to actually start playing in the majors. So.
He's had some really nice growth throughout his career, and he actually finished the 2021 season batting .257 with 6 home runs, 38 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, so it really shows that he's an all-around player, and that was in 96 games.
Yeah, and if you look on the back of the card here, it talks about his defense. So that's one thing I don't think we really talked all that much about. He is a stellar defender, one of the best defenders in third base. He has range. And again, I commented on this before, but he even played shortstop for a few games this year in 2022. So, that says a lot about your defensive skill.
It's cool to have that range.
This isn't Little League here. You know what I mean? It's not like you just bounce around and play any position typically in Major League Baseball. So, I don't know if there were some injuries at that position, but either way, they trust him and his defensive ability enough to put him even at short for a few games.
I like the big #1 prospect on there, the big bright red #1. That really stands out to me on the
So this is an insert. I'm not sure how frequent they were in actually the packs, but this is also based off of an old year. I want to say 89 Topps. It's either 88 or 89 Topps. Yeah. This was like the rookie card for that year of baseball. They would have these #1 prospect on there, and I believe they would typically have their minor league uniform on there like there is on this card.